So it was a little before 8 o'clock local time, and Charley got busy. This was her 11th hole of the day, her third at the par 5 second.
She was greenside there coming into this week, said it put her in fabulous position all day long, just like there at 2.
That got her to 6 under, then at 3. This was a bonus.
One of the hardest holes on the golf course today, making it look easy.
On the LPGA Tour, and that's the lowest she's ever gone. And her competitors, well, they were pretty good as well. Ronnie Yen at the 4th.
4th birdie in 6 holes, again on one of the hardest holes.
Par at the 4th, and then the 2nd at 5.
I talked about the driver, aggressive play here on this nearly reachable par 5, but
Ronnie's excited to get this run here in the U.S. going, and good round for her, 67. Lydia Ko keeping pace, this for birdie at 5.
The rest of the group made birdie on that 5th hole.
And then at the par 5 7th for a birdie.
A beautiful bunker shot after being greenside in 2.
So Ronnie shot 67, Lydia shot 68.
37 yards. Is that nearly reachable?
Yeah.
Sets up for an easy birdie.
That took her to 8 under, and then at the par 5 7th, one more. So her 669th. Here is one of the rookies, Yahweh Zhang at the 12th.
Spectacular rhythm to that pitch shot right there. Look at her reaction. She's a lot of fun. Going to be fun to watch her.
Jennifer Kupcho makes her home now in this neck of the woods. Here she is, her 9th hole of the day at the 18th. Back we go to the 10th. Over the green, Nelly K. Cockrell is there.
Hey, Grant, that was Nelly chipping from 2 paces off the back of the green and really nicely judged back into the breeze that's picking up steadily.
But downwind can be difficult to get to this front hole location downwind.
Trying to saw something off there with that follow through, get it to fall to the right.
Up to the 11th and Hannah Green 2nd.
Similar challenge downwind. See how much spin she can get.
Back we go to the 10th and the par putt for Nelly Korda. Brother Sebastian. At the 18th, this is Korea's Hejin Choi. 9th hole of the day. Fourth year now for Hejin, still looking for that first LPGA Tour title.
Just looked like a little bit of a misread there. She was playing for it to break left, and everything kind of falls towards the front and right of this green, or of that hole location at least.
Lob wedge in hand, 91 yards. See if she can dial this one in.
That's the kind of shot you want to try and have a real full swing into it so you could generate spin just like that.
Didn't last year either, and came back and won 4 in a row for 5 straight total. Back at that par 3 10th, and this is Ryo Takeda, rising superstar from Japan, already 2 LPGA wins. On the first page of the leaderboard, Kristen Gilman is at the 14th. She's in the last group out this afternoon off the 10th hole, so it's just her 5th hole of the day. Is this going to get there? Yes.
It's a fun, short little par 4, this 14th. Gino started her day off hot with 2 straight birdies and then all pars to here. She now would like to keep that streak going.
Wow, she'll take that one. This may want to drift right. Yeah, really just didn't get the right line to start.
It's playing as one of the easiest holes today, and we've seen 2 of these marquee groups come through, and other than Gino with that fabulous save for par, just struggled to read around this whole location after some brilliant approaches.
Back to the 11th, the second for Rose Zhang.
Saddle. Oh, barely off the club face, already asking for it to sit. Just missed that false front. Go each direction here, Grant. So not entirely sure myself what this does, even though we've seen a few other players putt this already. It has been ripe for the taking, this 11th hole today. Playing quite a bit under par. But haven't seen a birdie.
Back into about a club of wind. That sounded and looked pretty solid.
Tracer likes it.
Beautiful rhythm to that golf swing. Fabulous shot. She's so good with these clubs. Okay, has such a level bottom of her swing. But this one,
Pulled that a bit. Yeah.
Got a little towards her toes on her balance. Not very often you see Nelly off balance there.
Gino just stays up her third at 12.
Yeah, almost pin high right. Good clean lie. Oh, and how about turning potential disaster into what looks like going to be a birdie?
What does the color tell us here, Morgan, of the grain there?
Yeah, just uphill and into the grain. I think that's why. Nice save there. That first one got away from her. You could see the grain change, what, about 3 or 4 feet short of the hole, and it just kept going. Just ever so slightly falling to her right and slightly downhill past the hole. Uphill to start. One more revolution, maybe 2.
So
When you have a putt like that, you leave it short in the heart. Oh, that's so frustrating, Kay. Everybody's ending up on the right side there.
Morgan Matreau at the 14th dropped a shot a hole ago. Saves a big one there.
Gino feels like she got away with something. Nelly with a confidence-building 10-footer for birdie. And Patty feeling like she let one go, missing that putt there.
A beautiful recovery. Here's Nelly. How about this second?
Yeah, she was almost up against the trunk of a tree, but actually a good angle in the end.
She had a great angle, the best angle we've seen, even though you missed the fairway right.
Angel Yin for eagle to flip +1 to -1.
Eighth eagle of the day today on this 12th hole.
At the AIG last year when she ended up finishing runner-up.
All right, so 3 under for Nelly. That look kind of tells you how it's been, but she stays bogey-free as we go to 14 and Hannah Green.
That was 7-iron back into the wind. Safe play out to the right. Well done. She'd hit less than driver off the tee, left herself a little bit more into the green, but took some of the trouble off the tee out of play.
From one surprise major winner to another, and Hanako Shibuno at 15.
Trying for a big full swing to get some spin on this.
Let's check back in with Angel Yin. We saw her make eagle at 12. Second from the shade at 13.
Shade is tough to come by here. Soak it up when you can find it. Fabulous tee shot, or approach shot right there.
And now Hannah Green after that beautiful approach for birdie.
Fortuitous kick there off that front fringe. Sounded like by their math they were playing for about 12 yards of wind here. Just 3/4 trying to keep something under the wind. Your air is long.
Yeah, she did a nice job of flighting that one, Morgan.
To the 15th and Hannah Green.
From an elevated tee, ball's gonna feel like it stays in the air forever, back into the wind. was an 8-iron. Well done.
Lexi trying to right the ship at 15.
Nice shot.
She's got to be frustrated right now. This looks like a good line, though.
Oh! Red hot, and this for another birdie, Kay, at the 14th.
Yeah, this for her third in a row. Only player to hit the green in regulation in this group.
Beautiful, controlled 8-iron in there.
Just one marquee group after another. This is Hannah Green, a major champion, at the 15th for birdie. Given a chance to get a little better. Well, here's the rising superstar from Japan, now number 15 in the world, young Rio Takeda, in her rookie season already with a win this year.
See if she lowers the trajectory a little on this 9-iron. Wind blowing hard left to right. Looks like a nice line. Oh, and she has found her groove right now. See if she can duplicate it. Starting a little left, letting the wind drift it right, and yes.
Did it touch?
Okay. This is Rio Takeda for birdie at 14.
She asked me if it was moved. I confirmed that it was moved by Patty's ball, and she moved it back to where Patty's ball ended up. And I kind of wondered who was going to end up putting first. I think Nelly opted to go first. She likes to play fast.
The way that she drove the ball, her effortless power, but really, that week, it was this club that led her on to victory.
We saw Lexi Thompson play in Bradenton at the Founders Cup. We'll see her a few times this year, not sure how often.
It is just a funny game, bouncing back from that double on 14.
A little bit of a downhill lie, but ball in the track, her ball track. So trying to kind of hit it heavy out, sort of a heavy trundle shot.
Best swing that we've seen her make all day off that tee, and it's going to pay off. Aggressive risk. From when she won in Thailand has gone back and forth over the last year or so.
Nelly Korda. Par putt for Nelly.
Yeah, that based on where she drove it, that was a good par.
The 15th, former #1 in the world, Jin Young Ko, a winner in Phoenix back in 2019 at the Founders Cup. But, struggled today. That'll be for birdie. At 16, Rio Takeda.
Oh, seemed to get it close. Oh, she landed on the downslope there, just on the very top of it.
It's dry this afternoon with that wind, especially. What a nice roll for Hannah Green.
Rio Takeda. So just getting used to
Textbook birdie on this par 5.
really playing at a very high level. More confidence than she's ever had, Morgan. Take a look at our top tracer technology this hour, presented by Progressive Insurance. Nelly Korda at 17.
Well, that was a awfully good-looking 7-wood.
Her second two-putt birdie at the back nine.
Let's go, Nelly. Nice birdie.
Made a 10 or 12-footer for birdie in 2025. Here's Lexi trying to keep this strong finish going. Second at 18. Ooh.
Dug right into that ground there. It's going to work out okay, but looked like she was stretching that wrist after impact there.
Earlier with that second shot, she's going to sign, no doubt, as she always does, hundreds. Here's a Phoenix native, Sarah Schmelzel, went out and watched Annika shoot 59 here. All right, Angel Yin was in front of the green in 2 at the 17th. Here's a birdie putt. And all's well that ends well, and it did not begin well for Angel. She was 3 over early.
Uphill lie, especially the more loft a club has, will affect it. A tendency to go to the left.
That was a better line. Yeah, she's 1 for 1 getting up and down out of greenside bunkers. Good lie. Green moving a little right to left.
If you look statistically, that's one of her weakest stats. I saw that name on the field list. I said, who is this?
Scouring, and we a bit confused. Here's Gino. There are those days, Morgan, where you say, well, I really left a lot out there. Charlie even said, I think I left 3 or 4 shots. I don't think Gino's going to say that today, will she?
Just a shorter version of that putt.
Solid, Morgan. And a really nice back 9, especially.
Yeah, nice finish there after that.
We're at the 17th, and this is Sarah Schmelzel, and this for Eagle. Great start to last year, and that really propelled her onto the Solheim Cup team.
Just 80 yards. Wind has died down considerably, but it is still a touch downwind.
Takeda. This was just a moment ago. Angel Yin to finish with a birdie. From 3 over, Morgan, to 4 under.
Sensational.
And now Rio Takeda. She won the last event on the LPGA Tour a couple of weeks ago in China. Different part of the world. Ended on a high note for Jin Young Ko. A birdie at 17, and then this just a moment ago at 18. Okay. Wait till she finds out.
It's a little elevated there, that green. She can't see it.
Ryan O'Toole for Eagle at 17.
Another local player here.
If they could pull up Golf Channel on the screen there. Well, that's going to be the best round of the afternoon, Morgan.
Yeah, it looked for a while we weren't going to see anything close to that 6 under with this afternoon wave, but excellent round of golf from Sarah. It's got to feel good considering those tough conditions. I said a local.
One Duke Blue Devil to another. Boutier to Lindy Duncan at the 15th.
Good shot. Thanks.
No one's dunked one this year on the LPGA Tour. At the 16th, Austin Kim, second season on the LPGA Tour from Florida.
Talk about power. Here's a player with tons of power, very strong, and a lot of finesse too. Nice touch right there.
And this for a birdie.
Not able to take advantage of that exceptional length off the tee, just short of the green.
Maya Stark, second at the 18th.
Good angle here from the left side. Doesn't have to negotiate that bunker.